we celebrate God, country, Notre Dame. In the words that grace the east door of the Basilica and have inspired generations of Notre Dame fans and family members to serve our faith, country, community, and university with passion. These words are especially poignant to the DC Club, as many of us here in our nation's capital are committed to service, or spiritual, military, federal, and community service. And these words are especially important this weekend as we celebrate Veterans Day. I've been deeply humbled and inspired by the NDDC community and the Notre Dame family's commitment to living up to this motto throughout this weekend. And I'd like to share with you two stories about this weekend that really exemplifies the Notre Dame spirit. Months ago, NDDC and the Notre Dame Alumni Association partnered with the Yellow Ribbon Fund to invite 100 recovering service members, their families, the hospital staff that supports them, and some active duty troops recently returned from Iraq and Afghanistan to the game as our guests. Yellow Ribbon Fund is one of the leading nonprofits that provides much-needed support to our nation's heroes who have recently returned but are facing extreme challenges. It's an organization I'm very proud to say was founded in part by a Notre Dame graduate. It's a wonderful partnership, and we're very excited to cheer on the Fighting Irish with our new friends tomorrow. We knew all along that we would be able to count on the Notre Dame family to sponsor the Notre Dame experience for these heroes. That's who the Notre Dame family is, and that's exactly what you did. Donations poured in from across the country, from those inspired to give a little bit back to those who have given our country so much. But what happened next is what truly made our God, country, Notre Dame moment. Enthusiasm and interest from our military service partners came in more quickly and outpaced our tickets and our ability to give. And that's when the magic happened. When the Notre Dame family heard about this, members from all over the country donated their game tickets and their seats to give those to who truly deserve it. In the last few weeks, the Yellow Ribbon Fund has received more than 150 additional tickets, more than doubling the number of troops that will be able to attend tomorrow's game. That is Notre Dame. That is who we are, and that is how we give a God, country, Notre Dame thank you to our military. It's been said that when a soldier goes to war, the whole family goes to war. And we're honored today to welcome our friends from the Yellow Ribbon Fund into our Notre Dame family. And on behalf of that family, I would like to thank some very special guests with us today for their service to our country. I'd first like to thank our guests seated at Table 4 and Table 10 from the Yellow Ribbon Fund for joining us today and throughout this weekend. Thank you for your service. I would also like to thank the rest of the members of our Notre Dame family, those with us today and those in our hearts, who have served our country. Please stand so we can be recognized. From the Notre Dame family reminded me how important it is to instill those God, country, Notre Dame values in recognizing the promising future of our family and how each of us today are helping inspire current and future students at the university to embody that God, country, Notre Dame spirit. Each year, the DC Club gives over $100,000 in scholarships to DC metro area Notre Dame students in need of financial aid. And every year, we hear from a few of our incoming freshmen that your generosity made the difference in allowing them to attend the university instead of having to turn down their dream due to financial constraints. As a DC community, we hope that by spending several years under the loving gaze of Our Lady, they will be inspired to give back to their faith, community, and country. Father Soren once dreamed the university would become one of the most powerful means for good in the country. And by attending today's luncheon, you are helping us make that vision and those dreams come true, as all of the proceeds from today and this weekend will be donated to our club scholarship fund. I would like to thank the many special people that help us live that God, Country, Notre Dame motto this weekend. Thanks to your ongoing support, we will be able to advocate outstanding causes in the DC community and truly bring the God, Country, Notre Dame spirit. First, I would like to say thanks Sprint, our presenting sponsor for this weekend, for their incredibly generous donation to our club and our club scholarship fund. I would also like to thank our other sponsors, the Mighty Group, Cornerstone Government Affairs, Van Scoik Associates, the Washington Marriott Boardman Park, and Liquidity Services. And thank you to the many DC donors who donated their time, talents, and gifts to our scholarship fund. They all represent the generosity of the God, Country, Notre Dame spirit within our DC club. My deep thanks to the university and to my NDDC leadership team for their enthusiasm and dedication towards making this weekend a wonderful experience for all of us. And finally, thank you to all of you for your kindness this weekend that will enable us to extend our club's generosity for years to come and support our community service endeavors in the DC metro area. As your club president, I am so proud and humbled by your commitment to serving others. And know that with your passion and dedication, we will continue to serve as an exemplar of God, Country, Notre Dame in our nation's capital. I would now like to introduce the 17th President of the University, Father John Jenkins, for his remarks and our invocation.